And I'm going to tell you something. What I didn't tell you earlier was this little girl was the first person to ever talk to me about Jesus. She was like 5 years old. And I had been to prison, and I got out of prison and got home. And her grandmother would always get her in the church. Every Sunday she would walk into the bedroom and she said, "Daddy, you going to church? Or Daddy, you going to church? Daddy, you going to church?" And I'd always say the same thing, maybe next week, whatever. Well, one day she walks in and she says, "Daddy, you going to church, or are you going to lie to me again?" I said, "What?" "Well, I'm going to tell you something. The little girl has no fear when it comes to Daddy. She ain't heard none of it." And she says, Are you going to lie to me again?" I said. And I'm like, "Well, I guess I'm going to church." So I got up and I went to church. But during that time, my heart was getting pricked. It really was. And it was preparing me for what was going to happen when I got to a better way. There's this thing called grace, and there's this thing called mercy, and there's these things called blessings. And grace is getting what you don't deserve, something you didn't earn. Mercy is not getting what you do deserve, not getting your head knocked off, not going to hell if you make the right choice. And then blessings, that's just an abundance of both of them. It's how God takes care